Bitcoin spot ETF finally gets approved and the market rejoices with an epic nothing burger. Bitcoin crypto morning tea. Hey. Good morning, everybody. My name's pianomattyb. That is Scaramucci's. This is your morning TA. A brief glimpse into the crypto markets where the sun's shining, where the winds blow. All the humble opinion of this piano Zamboni ringing the The FOMO index has jumped back up to 76 from yesterday's 73. Bitcoin dominance is 51.2%. 24-hour volume is 118 billion. The overall market cap, 1.77 give or take 100 million. Well, the world watched with a fool me twice, shame on you, stink eye, as the spot ETF finally got approved. And what happened? Nothing really. I mean, she moved, yes, but spot ETF approval move? Nah. After failing to hold the 20 moving average, price did the ritual first dance dump, finding a bottom and a bounce at 44.2. Then with a skeptic's monocle carefully edged up, picking out at 47.7 before the PTSD got the best of her, dumped back down to 44.8, then think it canned itself back up to at time of production 46.5. So after much doing about nothing, we're still just holding on to the 20 moving average, which is what we've been doing for the past month or so. I'm going to convert our old channel of Eternal Monotony's resistance line to support and carve out our new resistance line up at 48.7. This way we can see where the next level of substantial headwinds will come, but breaking through that, it should be a sure shot up to 50K. Now over on the ding-dong, you can see that our old support level of 45.2 has been holding. That which once will get candlestick. Ah, yes, the angelic voices of the children's choir of eternal wicks, letting us know that a juicy wick was sacrificed to the gods of wickedness, down at 44.3. And it wouldn't surprise me that if, and I say if, we see this old wives' tale play out, that we don't go a little bit further than that and test the 20 moving average at a good old even 44K. But pianomattyb, can we legit sanction this cute little bull flag now? And the answer is a resounding maybe. Why maybe? Well, because we're delusionally bullish, and that leans towards getting farther out on the risk curve and deviating from strictly data-driven probabilities, but sure, let's carve her out. And the price probability of this bull flag is, and sing it with me now. Oh, you take the pull, you slide it all, the breakout point, and then we're all on 50K. Which makes sense because this bull flag is just a more handsome and rational version of the 4-hour charts bull flag, which also plays out to 50K. And make no mistake, we haven't seen the institutional inflows yet, so let's not kick at the dirt with a lack of movement just yet. Today is the day they start digging and the hammers come out. So get popcorn, my friends. It's going to be an amazing day, 'cause every day is a gift. And would you look at that, my friends? The sun's up. It's another beautiful day here on planet Earth. A day none of us are guaranteed. We're not guaranteed these days, but we're lucky enough to have them anyway. So get out there, knock them dead, and remember, we're playing the same game as our psychopathic elected elites. And that's right, it's the long game. So zoom out and have a fantastic day. And we'll be going live right away, so grab yourself a coffee. Join me for a quick one, and by all means, sing it with me now. Around the banks of boom dash bang, Bitcoin, crypto, morning tea. Hey, whoa, cha-cha-cha-ching. Much ado about nothing burgers. They waited for years for a spot Bitcoin ETF, and when it finally came, no one cared. Seemingly. That's what it was like yesterday. I remember I set up my iPad. It was like, I'm going to get the iPad. I'm just going to watch the price. I'm going to watch the price go up like crazy. And it sat there, and it went up a bit, and then I went down a bit. Then it went up a bit, and then I finally, it's like, this isn't going anywhere. And I think now we're kind of seeing a pump, but it wasn't like yesterday we are going to, like, the only thing that was going to pump was basically quant bots responding to the fundamentals. Oh my God, the ETF is approved, then this, buy, right? But we didn't see much of that anyway. And the money isn't coming in really until today, maybe at about 8:30, I think. Was it 9:30 does it open? When does the market open in East Coast? 9:30, I think. So 8:30, and in about 20 minutes we should see. But you know what? I think we're having some legacy analysts used to call a little pump. I mean, let's get this bigger here so it's easy for everyone to see, and they're not all looking at a big TV. Pianomattyb. Some are on their phone here trying to see, like, you know what? I finally found the best reason for the iPad I recently got, and it has this like magnifying glass thing. So when I get instructions or say pill bottles, vitamins, it's like I gotta read these vitamins. I look at it, I'm like, okay, who can read these vitamin bottles? Who? Tell me, can anyone read vitamin bottles? I sure can't. I don't know if I ever could, but for sure now I can. But now I can stick it in front of that iPad, and it has it's like a magnifying glass. My ears are popping out here. It's like a magnifying glass. So I can finally read vitamin bottles again, and I can finally read instructions, because instructions come so small now. It's unbelievable. So here we are. I guess we're almost at the yearly high. What is the yearly high here? We're just about to eclipse it. That's 47.8. Yeah, we're at 47.75. So let's just keep it. What do we say here at the old TA this morning? 48.8, 48.7 is the new resistance. We can almost get rid of this. This area here will become the Fortnite market lobby where price action is waiting to commence. We just hit the roof. You see that? See how the markets work? It hits our local highs here and gets rejected. 47.6 is better than when I started this. What did I start this morning at? 46.5. It's like, wah, wah, wah. James Coulter says, yep, it'll take a little time for the fiat to move around. Oh, I did hear that there's a plan for BlackRock, like they have a marketing blitzkrieg of sorts, and maybe they all do, but the blitzkrieg kind of goes like this. They have a bunch of powder ready to pump the markets. So it immediately gets people fomified. I don't even know. FOMOfied. It makes sense. FOMOfied. And excited about the ETF. Because if they just went, doors open, anyone? Anyone? We got an ETF here. Anyone? I mean, people would still come in. But if they pump it with their own bags, they'll FOMOfy the industry and people will be like, holy smokes, I better get in. And they'll come flocking to the door. Sneaky Beat says, I've listened to Honesty a few times since Duke sang it. He killed it. Such a challenging track. Yeah, believe me, Sneaky Pete, when people request Honesty at the live piano bar, usually Kyle sings it because he's basically a Billy Joel, Elton John, born and bred, deep fan, where I'm more like I'll learn him because everyone requests him. Don't get me wrong. I love Billy Joel. He's probably one of my favorites beside Frank Sinatra. And Elton John's great, but they're so hard, like those Billy Joel songs. But for some reason, Duke can just pick it up really easy. And the thing about Honesty, it's a chordy little so-and-so. So what makes Billy Joel great and difficult is that he doesn't write a typical song. Like it won't be like... He writes these chord patterns that have, 6 to 10 different chords within its verse, which is, you would think it wouldn't work. Am I cutting out? You guys hear I'm cutting out, or is it just my stupid connection to this? Usually it wouldn't work unless you're an unbelievable songwriter and you can make it make sense to the layman ear. And he does. So he makes all these chords make sense, and they're complicated chords. And so for a little Dickens like Duke, who you're just like, okay, he gets the chords. This is a long-winded story. The most fascinating thing about that, Sneaky Pete, I don't know if you heard this yesterday, but when he was playing that, the piano wasn't on. I have to turn the speakers on or else it's just in my ear. So, okay, Scotty Mo, sound fine, thanks. He was playing by this little, I don't even know if you can hear it out of these because these are sound canceling, right? So he was playing blind, so to speak, which is unbelievable. Like I couldn't do it. There's no way I could play Honesty without the piano. There's just no way. Danny Kane says, I was reading such crazy articles about the ETF from mainstream news, like it's cheaper than ever to buy Bitcoin. Less fees than buying Bitcoin on your own. Bitcoin for the everyday investor. Yeah, what a bunch of BS, eh? But again, Danny, that's how early we are. That the lamestream media can come out and just regurgitate these lies. And, the retail noob, the normie, will be like, oh, Bitcoin for the everyday investor, you say. I'm an everyday investor. Less fees than buying Bitcoin on your own. I heard buying Bitcoin on your own was pretty dicey. It's ripe with fraud and criminals and hackers. So I think I will get that ETF. That's okay, because at the end of the day, the ETF is the gateway to the revolution, right? So I know that the majority of people will probably buy Bitcoin, set it and forget it, right? It's just a speculative play on a diversified portfolio, so to speak. But there is a lot of the people that will buy it and do a little bit of research, just a little. And all it takes is a little bit of research, a couple videos, and you start going, this is weird. This is not what I expected. There's a lot more to this Bitcoin than I've been led to believe. Are we at a new high? Almost. We just can't get past it. Look at that. It keeps getting rejected. 47.835, I believe, is this year's high, right where fish is there. Right here. We'll just put it there. So 47.8. Here we go. There we go. Let's see. Oh, yeah, there we go. We just hit a new high. Did we? No, we didn't. 29. Pretty close. Pretty close. Well, here we go. Nope. It's close enough. God damn it. Take a look at the ding dong here. Fish, go back to the weeds there. I say weeds because he deals with weeds, one might say. So if we extend this line out, oh, you can't do it on there. We are above our higher high, which is good. That's bullish. What is this thing? I wonder, what did I put this in here? Is that the, oh yeah, that's the bull flag play out. The bull flag play out, the 50K. And yeah, so when I said it's the same as the 4-hour chart in the video right here, this little bull flag is the same as this messy bull flag here, right? So we have these wicks. It looks better on the ding dong because you don't really see all these wicks. Who cares about these wicks? That which once wicked will get candlesticked. I haven't used the angelic voices of the children's choir of enchanted wicks for a long time. So yes, the 50K. Have we put in 50K here? No, let's draw that in so we have it on all our timelines. Break up 50K. Come on. Enter is okay. Enter is okay, dummies. Maddie, have you seen the Netflix new documentary called Bitcoin? Unfortunately, I think we see a lot more scammers this bull run as well. No, I haven't. I don't have Netflix for one reason. I can't be bothered watching TV shows or movies. That's the main reason. But the other reason is that one of the original founders of Netflix is the son of, or not the son, the nephew or great nephew of Edward Bernays. And Edward Bernays is the father of propaganda, who is also the nephew of Sigmund Freud. I actually did a voiceover for an existing video. There was a video, I think Alex Jones did it, but I couldn't share it on Twitter for some reason. It kept on loading. I wanted to share it with my buddy John because I kept on telling him why I don't watch Netflix. And it seems like a weird thing. I don't watch Netflix because the original founder is related to Edward Bernays, who's the father of propaganda, who's the nephew of Sigmund Freud, and the whole family is so immensely effed up that you wouldn't even believe it. And so when you see how for the past century, this family line has been orchestrating the minds of the public, it's too creepy to think that the next generation would have Netflix, which is the ultimate in brainwashing, because its predictive programming is off the charts. I remember in the Christmas holidays of 2019, right before 2020, you guys might remember this too. There was a docu-series about pandemic. I think it was called Pandemic or something like that. And it was saying, well, it's not if, it's when there's a major worldwide pandemic. That's what they said. And, sure enough, 2 months later, there it was. And that was I think the last thing I ever watched on Netflix. That was 2019, 4 years ago. And I never watched it since. I don't think TV's that good anymore, especially when reality is much more stranger and much more frightening than any type of fiction anyone could come up with. And majority of fiction that is interesting is just predictive programming of what's happening, right? So it's even more scary. Denny Kane, the deepfake AI scammer videos with QR codes are insane right now. Seeing them for Bitcoin, Solana, XRP so far. I haven't seen any of those yet, but I'm assuming that any day now we will see a return to, we couldn't get over it, 680, 47, 690. We'll see a return to all those scammers in my comment sections where it starts like this. This is what the scammers look like. Mate, love your content. It's exhilaratingly fantastic. Right there, I know it's a scammer. Did you know that Bitcoin has an upside, blah, 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 blah. Then it will go to, and in case you're wondering, I make 8% gains a day with Brenda, blah, blah, blah. And then from there, they'll have like 16 different bots that are commenting on that comment. So I don't get rid of them anymore. They'll just sit there in my comment section because they were so time consuming before. Now, I mean, I get one, right? But I assume that they will grow as the channel grows and the Bitcoin price goes up. Bitcoin price goes up. Scammers in the comment section go up. Memory Man says, I took my Netflix money, gave it to Google so I don't have to watch commercials while watching pianomattyb. Yeah, well, I always say the best money I spend, and believe me, I'm not the biggest fan of YouTube based on their censorship, right? Outside of that, I think it's super cool and what it's allowed people to do, and it's what it's allowed how normal people can communicate and be creative and be content creators, etc., etc. I do like that. However, I don't like their censorship issues. In fact, I'm a little bit surprised that the market hasn't provided an alternative just as good, because that's what the free market, if we want to go down the road that we still live in a free market, which I am not too sure we do, it's more of a planned economy even in the States, free market would take care of this problem. So if everyone hates the censorship, then someone will come up with an alternative that's just as good, if not better, and then YouTube would have to pivot and come back to being more of an, kind of free expression type of thing. But it hasn't, which is a signal that, okay, let's take the other side of that. Maybe it's so big that it's hard for someone to come in and replicate YouTube. Maybe there's a football field's worth of computer processing that allows this all to happen. Okay, that's fine. But long story short, the best money I spend is YouTube Premium. And because I have a thing in my brain that when I hear commercials, it hurts. I don't know if anyone can understand this, but there's something in the frequency and the delivery of commercials, whether it's on TV or the radio, which I've never listened to either. But when I do hear it, I can hear it from anywhere. So for instance, let's say Duke is upstairs on his mom's laptop or iPad watching YouTube without premium, and an ad comes up, I'll hear it no matter where I am in this house. I'll be like, what the hell is that? Is that a commercial? And I'll go up there. I'll go, Duke, what are you doing watching this commercial? And he's like, I know, Dad. I'm trying to get rid of it. I'm trying, it's the 15 seconds or whatever. So I get the YouTube Premium. And believe me, think about the compounding effect of time spent watching those commercials. And this isn't an ad for premium. I don't care, really. I just think as humans, we don't have a good understanding of time. But if you have these two commercials playing, whether they're 5 seconds, who knows, right? Let's call it 10 seconds. But you are always subject to them. That adds up. That adds up over a year. And that being said, I bet you this video goes to a commercial as I say that. But that adds up over time. And I, for one, don't have time for that. That's why I buy it. And really, I break it down. I think it's $15, so it's 50 cents a day. That's how I look at all things. So you know how some people will take an expense and they'll extrapolate it out into a year? Well, this is X amount. So it's actually costing me 6X by the time the year's done. I do the opposite. I'll take whatever the expense is and I'll break it down to a daily thing. So if it's $15 a day, well, it's 50 cents, or $15 a month is 50 cents a day. Do I have 50 cents to never see a commercial again in my life? Hells yeah, I do have 50 cents for that. I'll take that deal any day. Where am I? I'm taking a look at the 4-hour charts though. Just can't get over that. Look at that. I tell you, my friends once were over this. We're going to hit 48.7 pretty fast. I'd be surprised if we don't hit that today. As soon as 8:30 rolls around, which is 8:24, which is, you know what? I didn't think I was going to do the auction today because it is auction day and it hasn't been on for the past couple weeks. But I got the call, auction on, and it's It's going to be a dicey one driving there because there's a lot of snow here in Winnipeg, a lot of snow, and it's very cold, so I'm going to have to take her easy. That being said, maybe we'll get Duke out here. BC Alf had premium for years. Hate when listen to music, then a commercial. Yeah. It's the worst. There you go, Sherry. I just got the commercial. Yeah, I would think someone said something about Tamir 42, Brave browser bat skips ads. I didn't know that. I've never tried watching YouTube on a browser. I just what am I talking about? I'm thinking about my phone. It's always in the app, or the iPad's always at the app. So I'll try that. Do you have to sign in to bat? I'll figure it out. I mean, we don't have to answer these questions here. I'll figure it out maybe today. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Good. Now, is the piano on? No. Yeah, it is. You're trying to snake me, aren't you?
I don't like to play it like that.
Oh, you just like to play it blind, eh? That's interesting. Okay, buddy, let's do some shout outs here. Let me get some sweet reverb going here. Sherry.
Sherry Quo.
No, we're not going to play Honesty because
No, I'm just doing that.
I know, but the stream will get shut down, my friend. The stream will get shut down, or
I'm just playing the intro for the
but let me explain something to you. When you play a melody, the YouTube bots will pick it out and they'll take they'll demonetize the thing, and we'll lose $3 on this stream, Duke. $3. So let's go, Sherry.
Sherry.
BC Alf.
BC Elf.
Johnny Mo.
Johnny Mo.
And Misco.
Misco.
How about BC Elf?
BC Elf.
Did I say that already? Christopher.
Christopher.
Sneaky Pete Vaporizers.
Sneaky Pete Vaporizers.
Captain Swanky Pants.
Captain Swanky Pants.
Where are you, Gina? Well, let's start with Bruce Mai.
Bruce Mai.
Brendan.
Brendan.
Tara Rooster.
Tara Rooster.
And Randy a Bite.
Randy a Bite.
XRP A11Y.
XRP A11Y.
Did we say Misco?
Misco.
Mario Cantonese.
Mario Cantonese.
And Higher Power ICT.
High Power ECT.
Perfect. Tim Doctor.
Tim Doctor.
And we'll end up with Memory Man.
Memory Man.
Nice deceptive chord there, my boy. Perfect. Well, let's sing them out. Oh, wait a second. Are you bearish? Oh, we forgot Dave Digital.
Boys.
We forgot Dave Digital. The goat.
Dave Digital.
There it is. All right, let's sing them out, my boy. Ready?
We're playing this game. It's a psychopathic let's try this a long game. Start tomorrow and have a fantastic day. Around the banks of boom this bank. Bitcoin, crypto, morning tea. Hey!
Nice job. Nice singing. Good pitch. Well, everyone, let's watch those charts today, or will we hit 48.7? You think we're going to hit 48.7?
Yeah.
Of course we are. Yeah. Right, 48.7. I got that sweet reverb on here. Have a great day, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow. Enjoy. Make sure you like and subscribe.